Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Daivasura Sambat Vibhaga Yoga, chapter 16, verse 4. We have already seen 26 Devi Sampads, divine qualities of a man. There cannot be a 100% perfect man, according to me. 100% perfect man you cannot see. Maybe 1 in 100 crores, a perfect man. 1 in 100 crores you can see. Man is a mixture of good and bad qualities. The proportion may vary. You may be very good, I may be very bad. But the good and bad qualities will always be there. Each one will have good and bad qualities. That is the way how the life is. If you are a 100% perfect man, there is no need to read Bhagavad Gita or any Vedas, according to me. Even a worst terrorist, he may have some good qualities, at least 5%. Even the best of saints may have some bad qualities. Durvasa, he was angry because of his anger. He could not control his anger. So even the best of saints, they may also have some bad qualities. Man by nature has many divine qualities. He loves himself and his wife. He gives charity. He prays daily. He goes to temples. And mostly he will not lie, unless he wants to achieve a particular thing or for his personal security. Many divine qualities we exhibit daily. But he has also bad qualities. There is a daily war going on in the mind between good qualities and bad qualities. Deva Asura Yuddha, war. According to Kanchi Paramacharya, in 99% of cases, the bad always wins over the good. 99% of the cases. Then, after committing the bad, man regrets for committing that mistake. Oh my God, I have done this. I don't know, some force made me do this. He blames somebody else. It is a psychological truth that you can make an intelligent fellow into an idiot by calling him daily an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You go on calling him. Even an Einstein type of fellow will become an idiot automatically. Similarly, you can make a good person as a sinner by calling him sinner, 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 sinner daily. He will become a sinner. You call a sinner, hey, you are not a sinner, you are a good person, good person, good person. At least for the sake of showing it that he is a good person, he will try to exhibit some good qualities. That is why Hinduism never calls anybody, Sanatana Dharma never calls anybody a sinner. Bhagavan Krishna first elaborated on the divine qualities of a man. But it is always important to know what are the bad qualities, Asuric qualities. To know the enemy in the battlefield is most important than knowing your strength. You should know what are the strengths of the enemy. Then only you can win the battle. Sura is Devas, we all know, and Asura is not Devas, simply put. Verse 4. Dampo darpo bhimanascha krodha parushyameva cha ajnanam chapi jadasya partha sampadamasurim. First Dampa. Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara, who says Dampa means hypocrisy with reference to dharma. He does actions like charity, not with the real intention to do charity, But for promoting his image, we can see this, many politicians do this. During elections, you can see they will be sweeping the road. Immediately, 20 cameras will be there. You will put posters everywhere, or you will distribute food. Maybe 100 grams of food you will give. But every newspaper, full page advertisement, TV channels, posters everywhere, flags everywhere. So the amount spent on advertising, he could have given it to the poor. But he wants to promote his image. I am doing good, I am doing good. So that is Dampa. Swami Chinmayananda says it is pretending to be righteous, but living an unrighteous way of life. You are showing yourself as if you are doing good. It is one of the cheapest poses assumed by the vicious. They wear the mask of good to hide their ugly intentions. This is what Swami Chinmayananda says. Then Darba. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Darba is pride. It could be because of wealth, a special skill which you have, or a knowledge. This wealth may be inherited or earned. Swami Chinmayananda says, Darba is arrogance. This person lives in a world of self-importance. An arrogant man is a lonely creature in the world, and his only companions are his imagined self-importance and dreams of his glories. He is a highly conceited, self-conceited person. That is what Swami Chinmayananda says. Then the next is Adimana. Adimana, we need not have to elaborate on this, because in the previous verse, in the Devi Sampath, last one was Nadimanita. Na Adimanita. So we have seen in detail. So it is, that is over pride. Adimana is over pride. Krodha. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Krodha is anger. Once a person is overcome by anger, he forgets all that he knows about what is to be done and what ought not to be done. You throw the remote or the vessel or whatever comes in your hand, or in the mid of the road, you can see a CEO fighting. He's a CEO of a company coming out on the road and shouting. In the airports, I have done all these things. I am only saying CEO. I have done this. So anger overtakes. You forget yourself. The angry person does actions which are destructive, not only to himself, but also to others. Swami Chinmayananda says that when the estimate of this world about him is totally different from his own estimate, his anger within comes out against this world. That is what Swami Chinmayananda says. According to me, there could be many reasons for anger. There need not be a reason also. Anger comes suddenly, it's an emotion. Suddenly it comes out. But it should be curtailed. It is an Asuric quality. Then Parushya. Parushya, Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Parushya is opposite of Mardava. Mardava already we have seen. Softness in speaking. Parushya is harshness in speech. Talking in a manner that is hurtful to others, especially with sarcasm or a derisive laughter. That is why Draupadi was in trouble. Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara, who says, it is calling someone with bodily infirmity as a beautiful person. So, sarcasm is there. Using words without any sensitivity is Parushya. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says that is why the daily prayer for Hindus or in Sanatana Dharma, it is always Jigva me Madhumattama. That is, Hare Krishna, may my tongue be the most sweetest one. Tongue can be sweet only when the words come out. So the prayer is Chikva me Madhumattama. Swami Chinmayananda combines it with Krodha. He says, your anger is going to your head. That is why the words come out. Swami Chinmayananda says, the internal anger of a person comes out of his mouth and he speaks harsh words. Saint Thiruvalluvar says, இனிய உளவாக இன்னாத கூறல் கனி இருப்ப காய் கவர்ந்தட். Wonderfully he puts it. When a ripened, sweetest, tastiest mango is available, Alfonso, some Alfonsos cost some 3,000 rupees one mango. Sweetest, tastiest, that is available. Will you go and eat the kacha mango, the unripened one, sour one? So the moment you bite, your teeth will become that advertisement they are showing. So similar to that, will you eat that type of a mango? Similarly, when sweet words are available, how many sweet words are available? Will somebody use harsh words? He is asking. Beautiful. Similarly, another word also he says, Yagavarayinum na kaka, kavakal, soga par sollilukupattu. Wonderful. Yagavarayinum na kaka. Hey, you may be anybody. You may be even the greatest saint or the greatest sinner. Yagavarayinum na kaka, kavakal, soga par sollilukupattu. If you don't guard your tongue, then you will suffer for life. We have already seen the English saying that when you are in anger, speak. You will make the best speech you will ever regret. We have already seen that. That is what I think Thiruvalluvar is 5,000 years back. He says, Yagavarayinum nagaka, kavakal, soga par sollilukupattu. So then, Ajnana. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Ajnana means an understanding without proper discrimination. Ignorance is not a problem, he says. If you are ignorant, that is not a problem. But the conclusions that are distorted with reference to right and wrong is the problem. They are avivekis. Viveki, aviveki. With regard to dharma and adharma. Everything is right to achieve what they want. This is what Swami Dayananda Saraswati says about Ajnana. Swami Chinmayananda says, Asuric person is in delusion. He is blind to the right relationship with the world. He is extremely egocentric. He wants the world to be what he wants it to be, which is not possible. The ignorance of oneself and one's relationship with the things and beings is the secret cause that make him act quixotically. Impracticable person. He wants the world to be according to his taste. How can it be? So that is what, so Bhagavan has identified what are the divine qualities and what are the Asuric qualities. Verse 4 again. Dampo dharbo bhimanascha krodha parushyameva cha ajnanam cha bijadasya partha sampadamasurim. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Arihom sarvam krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana